Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are tackling a huge project in Astoria City. We will be demolishing our old chaotic downtown to make a way for a perfectly organized grid layout, and we will be adding massive inner city highway to better the traffic flow and to make this city more American on this beautiful day of July the 4th. So let's dive right in and go straight into the time lapse. First things first, we need to clear out the existing downtown. It's a bit sad to see all those buildings go, but it's all for greater good, you know how they say, out with the old and in with the new. As you can see right now, we are making quick work with the demolition and we are just clearing all the roads and the trees. It's very important to just delete everything thoroughly. And now that we have a blank canvas, we can start laying down those beautiful grids. It's really hard to do that because the grid snaps and breaks unevenly, so I tried my best to do it really good and nice and tidy this time. You know, I just edited out a lot of broken grids and the portions, so it seems easy, but it's not. As our downtown now looking already much more organized and aesthetically pleasing, it's time to tackle the next big part of our project, the inner city highway. I decided to make a time lapse of building it because it's really tedious and difficult project to do. So, as an inner city highway is actually crucial for keeping traffic flow smoothly through our bustling or future bustling downtown. So I was mapping all the routes and connections that should be possible to build and to help with the traffic flow and make it as realistic as possible. My inspiration was actually the city of Seattle in Washington State in Pacific Northwest, so it has actually quite similar inner city highway, of course a much bigger magnitude as we are building right now. But yeah, I tried to mimic that and build something similar. As you can see here, I was trying to lift those roads so we don't destroy our grid and keep this old grid here, because you know, as you can see in Google Earth, the old streets are usually kept and the downtown highway just passes through the city. I wanted to build this highway in multi-lane highway because I wanted to accommodate heavy traffic, and overpasses and underpasses were designed to help avoid congestions at key intersections, ensuring a smooth flow of vehicles throughout the city. Here I had to change this intersection and make it more spaghetti-like, but I thought that it will be more difficult to build, but it happened quite alright. And here is the main entrance to the tunnel and just split of this highway. And from the other side I try to do the same and just build a tunnel and connect with the exit roads, so to speak. As I did that, I went straight to the Pier District and I wanted to do a connection with this existing highway and connect this with a new highway running through the downtown. So I tried my best to make the intersection as small as possible, and yeah, you may see the result here, and I'm quite happy how this turned out. It just mainly connects to the west side, or connects towards the west side, towards our Golden Gate Bridge, so the traffic can flow towards our newly built suburbs in the last episode. And of course, from the suburbs is a big 2-lane highway underpass or overpass going to the city, and towards the east side just a small road just connecting a little bit. And here I made a main junction, and here, as you may see, others just collector roads to enter the city or exit the city. So I think you can now see what's the idea behind this project. I don't want to rant a lot more, so you can now just sit back and enjoy the time lapse and music, and we're gonna see each other in the live play as we're gonna build our downtown. And welcome back to the live play. So that's what we are having right now after we destroyed and demolished the downtown area of Astoria City. But we are having now a really clean grid and without any interruptions basically. Well, a couple of here and there, but actually it's really good. I think now we can actually start working and placing those zones and buildings by hand to achieve this desired result of a real American downtown. And I really like how this area turned out, how this just 3-lane highway, or 6-lane highway I must say, just waves through the city and then goes into the tunnel, just sparing that suburbia district here, and then goes out right there. So yeah, that's pretty cool in my opinion. So now we can start by placing new parks that we are having now with our new update here. And we have parks and large parks, like here, multi-purpose park, hedge park, Passage Park. We can actually enhance our downtown area with those actually really good looking parks here. So Tiny City Park I found before really looking good. So I maybe try just to put it somewhere close to the main downtown area, maybe here in the middle. So we are having this actually kind of cool area. What if I place it, a couple of them? Oh, we need a road. Okay, so I just place the same one here, and then we can actually connect them both with our pathways. So let me just do that real quick. Okay, it kind of works. What if I just upgrade this to invisible path? Oh, I can't. So let me just delete those paths, and we're going to do the same with our invisible path. Dun, dun, dun. Where is it? Here. And we're going to do the same here. And then use move it to just put it in place and just extend as we need it. I'm going to do the same here. So, and now we can actually zone those paths with our surface tool. And we have tiles. So what kind of tiles can we use? I think that's this tile. Yes. So I think let's just go and connect them. I'll make it more connected. I was searching for this word. So yeah, like this. And we can actually, why not? We can actually extend our existing surface texture just like this. And now the spark is really looking good. Let me do the same with this. So we are having this good connection here. Boom, bada boom, bada beam. And it looks really great. And then the true magic is when we are having this picker mod, so we can have this garden bed narrow, and we can place a couple of them, maybe just place it in a row. Nope. How do I turn 90-degree angle? Maybe I place like this. Yes. And one more. Okay. So we're gonna do the same. I really would like to have a copy and paste option in the Move It mod here in City Skylines 2 as we have in City Skylines 1. But we are not there yet with modding, apparently. So we have to be patient and wait just a little bit. I think a couple of months after the summer, we should really have more improvements regarding the asset editor, custom assets, and modding. So I'm still looking forward to it. So I really enjoy how this turned out right now. So let me just place a couple of those just poles for the lights. And we are having custom park here in the middle of our city. How cool is that? I really enjoy how this looks. So, alright, so this was that. Now, I really want to have the skyline going from here, like going up, and then going down in this direction. So, I think the pinnacle of the skyline should be a really good, beautiful custom building. And I was thinking a lot about that, and I found a tourist attraction and observation tower. It costs a lot, 3 million, but it would be a center point of our skyline, and we can actually adjust it so it will snap in the middle here, like this. And look how beautiful it looks here. So we can add more high-rise building in the middle and then some lower ones to the sides. But I'm really happy how this turns out. And here we can use our magic of Move It tool and just put it more to the center. A little bit more even, like this. Okay, like this. And it is amazing. Can I just lift it up a little bit so we have nice surface here? All right, that's looking great actually. And I'm gonna use a terraforming tool just to make this area stand out a little bit more if I can. No, apparently I cannot, but if we just adjust it to retaining wall. Now, it doesn't do the trick, but it doesn't matter. It's still looking quite alright. So just what I want to delete is, of course, this area here that we don't need. And this here, I think we don't really need that, so just unnecessary. And I think, this one doesn't look also very beautiful, so I just probably delete that. Okay, we just deleted all of it, basically, so yeah, didn't work as intended. But we can actually create a new surface, so like a custom one for now. And connected that, connected that, connected that. And do it like this. And how does it look? It looks great in my opinion. So now we have this empty plaza here. And we can cover this ugliness with some trees here. So why don't do that? And just place more of them, and maybe some apple trees. And of course, oaks are very good trees to cover the ugliness of and imperfections of our builds. So let's do that. And we have this amazing park area here. Of course, this one doesn't do the job, but we can use some other trees or even wild bushes. Where is it? Just a second. Wild green bush. Yeah. Just covered that. And now we are having a beautiful area right here. So I think that's quite alright. And let's put some maybe birches along this area. So now this is amazingly looking building in the center of town and the pinnacle of our city, next to the other Grand Hotel, another landmark of our city. So yeah, I really enjoyed how it looks. So now what I want to do is, of course, put a lot of parking, because how can American City can be without parking? And I see we have a lot of new parking options here with the new updates, so why not try those? And the first thing is, of course, this tiny parking lot, which actually is really fitting here next to the hospital. So why not use that? And one can be used for motorcycles. So look at that, instantly looking great. And with this motorcycle parking, just really looking amazing in my opinion. Next, we just have to use a little bit big parking options. And let me think where I can put some. I think I would put one over here. And no, you know what? I would really love to put it another way, somewhere like this maybe. Okay, we can have this one. And another one we can have as long parking. Or what do we have? Wide parking. Even look at this. Look at the size of it. And fits perfectly here. That's quite amazing. We can actually even adjust that and put some, like a small lane here next to this one. And look at this. Perfect. Looks amazing already. Let's put some more parking. We of course can adjust that and our build, but it's nice to have some options for parking here. The one here, we can also have tiny parking, modest parking. This one is really big. I don't want to do and have that. But this tiny parking lot next to this huge building, I think it's quite alright to put here. What else? I want to use a little bit bigger one, of course. A large parking lot, because, yeah, we need one, I think. Maybe medium, because large is really large, so I think that's not quite fitting, but we can place these on both sides, and I think they are looking very good here, and so people can park here who are planning to visit this tower. Okay, and I think we need maybe even 1 or 2 parking areas here. So let's see, what do we have? We have large. Maybe it's a bit too big. We can place on this road? No, I think it's too big. This one? Nope. Very large is very large. We don't want to do that. Wide. Could be really fitting, but we have already one. Long. I think we will go with long one. I think we're gonna go with long one, especially here at the end of the downtown, so it's gonna be all right. And another one maybe even here. Can we squeeze a small one? No. Modest. Can we squeeze modest one? Nope. But we can squeeze these 2 here. Yes, we can. Maybe even one for motorcycles. Oh, yes. Yes, we do some parking here. Alright, so that's the basic layout for the parking. Maybe we'll add some of them later on in the game. But I'm quite happy how this turned out. And let's now jump into the building. So the first things first, what I'm going to build is, of course, offices. This one's stylus tower is actually too big in my opinion, but the waterfall array is fitting quite alright, and I think the best option would be to put it here next to our central hospital and our central railway station. And it is a huge asset, but we can actually put it here, and let's do that. Look, how does it look? It looks crazy nice, and I think it's fitting here very good. Now instantly I want to just delete those sub-elements of this tree, of this building, not the tree, and look how this entrance is perfectly aligned with the street. I think it's very good looking asset. And here, well, of course, we need to put some, I think we're gonna put mixed housing like this, so the smaller buildings should grow here. Next one, let's see, what do we have more? From offices, we have this multi-story media. It's an older building that is, I think, probably at best fitting somewhere in this location here. So maybe even here at the end of the city or next to the hotel. I want to kind of build it here. Yes, I'm probably gonna do that. So just, I think if we align it here, we can basically have this entrance exit road here, and it's fitting next to the Grand Hotel, Art Deco style building, and I think it looks good here. Okay, the next one is in Caserium. It's the also office building, very historic. So where can we put this one? I want to really put some offices here at the end of the city or the downtown, or maybe even here. Can we put one here? A little bit crooked side of the road should be fitting here, I think. Yeah, look at this. It's fitting perfectly here. Okay, it's also on this Heather Street. It's like one of the main roads here, but I think it's doing its job. Good. So we have those offices, maybe even principal's office. Not somewhere in the middle, but somewhere on this side. If we can put one here, I would be happy. Let's try and put it one here. Like this. How does it look? Well, it does look decent. It's a bit curvy here at the ends, but I think it's still quite alright. Okay, the next one is... let's go to the commercial buildings. Because here I found a really couple of beautiful buildings here, which I want to use. One is, of course, Auto Center. But I think Auto Center will be more fitting somewhere here or outside of the city. Or maybe in less dense area. But I really would like to put it one here. The problem is that the road connection should be somewhere on this side. But the other building I found is this one, Activity Plaza is called. And we can actually somehow squeeze it right here. And if we do that, I would be really, really happy. So how does it look? Oh, it does look really good here on this side. So immediately I want to delete those small sub-elements, which we don't need. And look how this turned out. Looking really great, modern, next to the old one. Wow, I'm really impressed how this turned out. And here we can also maybe even squeeze some buildings here, and why not to put some high density housing here. And let's put another mixed dense housing or medium dense. Let's put some medium dense housing here. I think it will fit quite right here. Just let's see what it will grow. Okay. What else do we have? We have this Marvelous Marble. It's also a historic building, which should actually be fitting quite alright here next to our main train station. So let's see. Yes, I think we will stick to it here, and we will just leave here, and then we use all the surface we have here on this side and extend the surface of this building. So we will fill all this area because I really enjoyed how this looks. And just by doing this, we can really achieve this nice feeling that this building really belongs here. Wait, just quickly let me fix that. Like this. Or even let me just, why not just adjusting everything here. Like this. Look, everything now looks perfect. So this building is really fitting here at this area, in my opinion. And let's go again. Emerald Building, another historic building. Maybe even put it one here. But its curvature is not really fitting, in my opinion. But maybe, what if we put one here? How does this look? Oh, this one looks really good here. I think we don't even need to move it, maybe just a tiny bit. Like this and this. Yeah, I think this one does look quite alright here. At this area, you know, where you are coming here and you see this historical town, and in the backdrop, huge, amazing building there. Good. So, what else do we have? let's go to the medium. And amber suits and figure buildings are two must-haves in my opinion in the town. And why I'm placing, you may ask, here those buildings, because I'm placing them because you really can't unlock them unless you are finishing the city or you are really at the end of the city. You know, you have these huge buildings, huge cities already built. And yeah, I want to have this nice skyline just before I finished with my city. So I really, yeah, that's why I'm building those those custom assets, because I really want to have them in my downtown, or have this downtown skyline before I finish my city. So if that makes sense. Okay, I built it here. I thought it was quite fitting, but not really. But if I fit it here, I really would love to have one here. How does one look here? This is the perfect, I think, location. And we just can now with the mods delete all unnecessary assets and have this perfect combination here, and the buildings really can fit into the town here. So now we have this grass texture, we can extend it even further, as well as this nice structures. So I'm just probably do like this and even continue all the way. So we have this grand entrance from the back and another entrance here. And this area feels more like a park than a just a empty lot. So let me just adjust near this, and I just want to have this one here. And of course I deleted the grass, but it doesn't matter. We can use the grass texture again and have a nice grass in our area. Oh, this one is not the same. I think we should redo that really quick. Okay, now we fixed that. So we have that, and quite similar building. We have Figura building, it's called. And I think this one even has a pool. So I don't want to put it at the same position as another one. So I'm probably gonna put one here. And what if I just put one with this parking quads also right now not really good, but if I just align this one here to this road, I think now it kind of looks alright. And let's just move it and lift this a little bit up, and this a little bit down, this a little bit up, like this. So we have a nice surface area here. And this building already looking quite right here in our future downtown. So, and the last big building I want to put, or not the last, but almost the last one, is Colossal Tower and this Halo Heights. So let me see which one is bigger. I think the Colossal Tower is bigger. No, Colossal Tower is bigger by land mass, but the Halo Tower or Halo Heights are higher. So let's see. It's fitting in the middle quite right, or we can just put it like this and facing that direction. Let's see how this look. I think it does look all quite alright. Yeah, let's leave it as it is. Huge tower, and the wind is blowing from the west, so the curvature is actually, I think, makes sense. So let's grab a colossal tower and build one probably just in the same manner as here. And let's, okay, we have nice skyline going down, and I'm probably just gonna, it would be a great fit here if we just break the grid a little bit and lead the street would be also quite nice. But I'm not quite sure about that. I think I'm gonna just wait a second. Here. We also have Century Castle, another big building, which can be put right here. Yes, so we're gonna place that one here, and Colossal Tower will be placed right here. So Colossal Tower is here. It's kind of hiding that one. Okay, not as I wanted. Wait a second. Let's just delete that. And now we don't actually hide this beautiful building here. Okay, it's a little bit dense here next to the Halo Heights, but it's still, I think, alright area. And the other huge building I want to place is, of course, the Century Castle. And I don't know if it's fitting here. I think it kind of does fit. And let me just... let's just test it. How does one look? It looks cool, but I think it doesn't fit the theme here with the color of it. Let's just delete that and try again with maybe another one. So what do we have else? Ooh, this one is this one is actually kind of a cool, and we can place it even in the tiny area. Let's place it here, whatever. Wow, okay. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. All right. So we have crazy amount of people who will be living here. And it's almost as high as the observation tower. But it's so tiny. It could be a little bit smaller. No. Let's leave that. Let's leave that. We want to have a beautiful skyline. So what if we take waveform tower? Oh, this one is... I was searching for. This one is the best. I already see that this one is really the top. So I think we need to destroy this road for the greater good and grab that tower. So where is it? Waveform. And it's gonna be placed here without snapping. Like this. And how does it look? It does look alright. And now the skyline looks amazing. Now the skyline looks really, really good. So I really, really love how this turns out. Okay. So, what else do we have? The grass crown. It's also a big building and beautiful building. We may be gonna place it later on in game, somewhere here or even closer to the water. But this one I definitely want to have. This is really amazing asset. And what else? Vertical squared, some smaller buildings. And Rubik apartments. We can actually place one here, why not? Or old factory condos. This should be fitting perfectly somewhere around, maybe even here. Like an older district. Let me see just really fast. Align it, put it, delete sub-building, and it is amazing actually. It's really fitting this historical site. Okay, let me just adjust this. And we have olfactory contours. Alright. Alright, so this is the downtown area of the custom buildings. And now I think it's time to start zoning really fast. And then we're gonna hit play. Let me just zone really fast and see you back. And look what we achieved and what we have here. Look at this downtown now. It's amazing. I'm really happy how this turned out. Look at this. Now it looks like a real city. Wow, I'm impressed. I am so much impressed that I don't know. I didn't expect that a result, but it looks really realistic now. And with that TV tower or observation tower, it does really look good. It does really look good. And yeah, look at the traffic also here. It's crazy big. I love how this is. Okay, it's not efficient at all, but it is so good. It is so good to see traffic jam in our city. So yeah, that's what we achieved in today's episode. I'm gonna build probably in the next episode or off camera a little bit, add some details, some trees here to fill all those green areas here. Maybe even add a couple of buildings here, but I think that's it for today. I really enjoyed this build. It was difficult, especially in this one, this freeway to build through the city. But now our city looks really American, in my opinion. We still need to add more detail or more buildings here and there, some kind of empty spaces here, but yeah, it still is cool to have and nice to see the amazing result we achieved here. So guys, I really thank you for watching it, and if you like my content, do not forget subscribe, like, and even share this video. So I'm gonna shoot now nice cinematics of our downtown, and yeah, I hope we'll see each other in the next episode. Bye bye.